Hey guys, Sevens OW Rocks here, and this is my NXT Takeover Unstoppable review. I'm not going to go too big into details and such because I'm sure you've seen a lot of reviews, a lot of thoughts and videos like that. But just before I get into it and everything, I just want to go over a few things on my channel and such. This weekend I'm going to be really busy. I'm going to be on Saturday meeting Sting, and then I'll be graduating this weekend. So basically, probably not going to do Saturday night's kickout. Probably not going to make it a Sunday night's kickout because I try to fit in on Saturday Sting like video of me talking about meeting him, and I'm trying to actually get footage of me like actually meeting him. My phone's a piece of junk, so it can't record videos, but my mom said she might try to record the video, but that's my mom, so you know, who knows. She'll probably be on Amazon.com and Thinking Show, but we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna try to get a video of me like actually having an encounter with Sting, and if not, I'm still gonna do like a video talking about what I did with them or what I talked about with them and the stuff I got signed and just the experience. So try to fit that in on a Saturday. And then I'm supposed to graduate, I think. So no, but I'm graduating, so that'll be really cool, really fun. And Monday, I think I'm going to have like a video just talking about what my channel is going to be about in the summer and such. I'm supposed to get a job and do a bunch of crap in the summer. So hopefully it's not going to affect the channel, but you never know. So yeah, but I think I'm done. I don't know if I wanted to go into a few other things, but I'm going to try to do a video tomorrow too. But I want this just to be more in-depth, a longer video. That's why I'm using Google Plus Hangouts, because if I don't do Saturday night's kickout, or a video on Sunday, then I like that. That just really sucks. I don't want to leave you guys just with no videos, so I'm gonna try to make some longer. But PWG's DDT4 is tomorrow, like the actual live show. So that's gonna be really good. Really excited for that when the DVD finally does come out. I'm gonna try to stay spoiler free, but that's probably not gonna happen. But let's get into it. NXT Takeover Unstoppable. On the pre-show, they showed I think Enzo and Big Cass and Carmella get out of their car, walk into the arena, and as they're walking by, Hideo Itami is attacked. He's holding his shoulder, and they said it was like a torn rotator cuff or something. Kevin Owens walks by and goes, "Yeah, that's a shame," and I thought that was really funny because Hideo's screaming in pain, and that's what Kevin Owens has to say. But so basically, they said Hideo's going to be out, but the first match would be Tyler Breeze versus Finn Balor, one-on-one for the #1 contendership to Kevin Owens' title. So they had a new stage. It looked really, really nice. Like, I think it made the entrance really pop. So it was really good, and it just looked amazing how they did. I thought they did a really good job on the entrance, and usually I really don't care about that stuff, to be honest. But basically, for Tyler Breeze's entrance, they had a bunch of runway models in like the fur coat thing he wears, and just 4 girls in different colors with their iPhones, just doing runway poses and then walking back, and they just each did one. And then Tyler Breeze came out with like a red fur cape type deal, looking majestic and glorious as possible. And Tyler Breeze is awesome. I thought it was just such a funny entrance, and it felt like, I don't want to say WrestleMania because it wasn't that big, but it just felt like their own special entrances. Like a few guys got some special entrances, so I was really happy for them. But Tyler Breeze came out looking awesome and looking just, playing that heel. We got 1 viewer. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. I didn't even announce it on Twitter, so really appreciate you jumping on by. But next was the moment we were waiting for. Finn Balor. They had like this demonic like this guy was saying stuff in like Latin, I'm assuming, and just like all this demonic stuff. And finally the heartbeat started, the thump 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 thump, and then it was black and red, black and red, black and red, and the smoke, everywhere and all that stuff. And you could see him. You couldn't really tell what his real like makeup and face paint looked like. But so the smoke's going, and then the start of his music kicks in. He stands up, and he looks like glorious as possible. Like, it was freaking insane. He had like horns on the like back of him, like spikes sticking out, like a cape, like flying squirrel type thing. That makes it sound really stupid, but it looked awesome. And he came out, doing his like slow walk and just doing his like theatrical, entrance and stuff. Gets in the ring, rips off like the spikes and the cape thing, throws it down, and there's a huge like dragon eye on his back. and it looks freaking amazing. Like, the crowd went absolutely nuts. So just the start of the show, it's just entrances, and the people are already freaking out. So Finn Balor is easily going to be, I seriously think, like, I want to say, Kevin Owens is doing better at the moment, but I just feel like the face paint and stuff and just the whole character, I feel like that is going to go so far on the main roster. There's just so many opportunities with each pay-per-view and stuff when he does special designs, and I could very well see him being WWE champion, like, in the near future, to be honest, because the character is just so amazing. And so it was Tyler Breeze versus Finn Balor, and I mean, really good spots. I really wish Hideo had been in it. I feel like the match would have been a lot better. It was a great opener. I'm not going to say it wasn't, but I just feel like without Hideo, they were really, probably getting ready for a triple threat, and then they had to bring it down to just a regular singles match. Maybe they didn't have enough time to really come up with amazing ideas, but they had some really good spots. I mean, Finn Balor went for the drop kick in the corner, and Breeze hit the supermodel kick, which is, of course, the super kick. He makes it look amazing. And when Finn Balor actually, it seemed like they were doing the Bray Wyatt Ryback spot. Tyler Breeze ripped off the corner turnbuckle pad, and Finn Balor went into its side first. He comes out, and then Breeze hits the beauty shot, and it gets the 1-2, not the 3. So everyone was pretty shocked about that. I was. I mean, I was surprised he kicked out of his finisher and hit a turnbuckle. He ran out, and they went outside the ring, and Finn Balor was nowhere to be seen, and then finally he jumps out, beats down on Breeze, and Breeze once again is looking for him after the attack, just like, where is he? Looks up, and on top of the stage, Finn Balor is just hanging there like a boss, and the fans started chanting, "Please don't die," which I thought was funny. Finn Balor jumps off, does a crossbody, and gets him, throws him in the ring, hits the coup de grace, I think it's how you pronounce it, I don't know, and gets the 1-2-3, but it was pretty cool. Like, it was a really good, like, I was surprised Breeze didn't kick out when Finn Balor did kick out of his finisher, but that really put Finn over, and he doesn't even need to be put over, really, because he's just that great. But a lot of people were thinking it was a 4 count, including me. I was like, the breath, I swear he hit 1, 2, 3, and then hit again. But it was one of those things, apparently somebody watched it in slow-mo or something, but he slid, and, like, sometimes the refs, they make sure their shoulders are down, so they put their hand on the mat, and the crowd assumed that was the first count. So a lot of people thought it was 4, and people were tweeting, well, now we know the refs can count to 4. So I thought that was funny. But a good match, and just the entrances were freaking awesome. Like, a great way to kick off the show. All right, next. Sorry, I have my notes. Hold on. All right, so next match was Emma and Dana Brooke versus Charlotte and Bayley. I really wish it had been Bayley versus Emma. I feel like this tag match was just to put Dana Brooke, just to not show her weakness. A lot of people were saying that as well. She needs work. She kind of botched the ending. Basically, Charlotte had her. I'm just going to skip it. It was an okay match, but I really wish it had rather been a singles match between Charlotte, Dana Brooke, or Emma and Bayley. So Charlotte had Emma in the figure 4 lock, the figure 8, she calls it. She does, like, the back thing, like the Bray Wyatt spider walk thing, kind of, in the figure 4. And Dana Brooke went to, like, club her like this, just, like, hit her. And Bayley slid under their legs, and Dana waited way too long. She was just, like, slid under her legs and was just, like, waiting. And then finally she hit her, which broke the figure 4, but Bayley hit a Bayley Plex, I think it's called. Bayley to belly, sorry. Bayley to belly, and then that got Charlotte to capitalize on Emma, who was, still feeling the figure 4 or figure 8, whatever she calls it. And she hit the, dang it, what is it called? It's like an RKO. It's like a genetically superior, I think. Natural selection. That's what we call it. Sorry. Natural selection. It's like the jumping, like, RKO thing. And they got the 1-2-3, so good for them. And then Bayley and Charlotte did the Ric Flair walk, which was really cool. I thought that was a funny way to end the match, or after the match. But okay match. Dana Brooke needs work. I'm really surprised Bayley hasn't won the NXT Women's Championship. She is freaking over with the crowd. Next, Rhino versus Baron Corbin. Really aggressive match. Like, it was really, really good, I thought. They didn't pull out any really crazy spots, but they're really pushing Baron Corbin, and that's what this match was. Basically for Rhino to put over Baron Corbin, which he did. Baron Corbin hit the end of days, got the 1, 2, 3. But it really surprised me. It seems like later in the show we watched the tag match, which I'll get to. But Big Cass seems like, you know, that really tall guy, just like Baron Corbin. They see a tall guy, they see this, you know, big muscular guy, and they're like, you know, let's push him. Doesn't matter how good he is. And they've done that with Baron Corbin. But honestly, I see that the same thing with Big Cass, you know, Colin Cassidy. And I'm thinking Colin Cassidy just seems more charismatic. He seems more passionate. So I feel like why they should have Colin Cassidy have this role. But they're putting their focus on Baron and him being like the Lone Ranger type gimmick, you know, real, you know, to himself, real quiet. He does talk, but, you know, when he does talk, it's, you know, short and simple. I just feel like Big Cass is like the perfect role for that too, and he's more passionate, I see. From what I see, I don't know if it's just because his character is more energetic and such, but what I see, I think Cassidy easily could have that role as the big man of maybe a future WWE main roster star, you know, that big, tall guy. So, I don't know, that's just a side note, but Baron Corbin did get the win. Next, we had Blake and Murphy versus Enzo and Big Cass in the tag team championships. This match wasn't that great. Really, it seems like all of the NXT special events, there hasn't been that one big tag match for the titles, at least. I remember the Ascension versus Finn Balor and Hideo Itami was really big, but I just feel like I just really wish they would have a special event where a tag team match really stole the show. I mean, they've done it with the women wrestlers have stolen the show. The World Heavyweight Championship or the NXT title has stolen the show. I'm just waiting for a tag team match to really steal this show. And I don't know. This was just an okay match. It wasn't great. I freaking can't stand Blake and Murphy. I think they're just so bland and boring. But they're trying. You know, I'm going to give them that. They're trying. They get some good heat. They got some really good heat at the end. Basically, Enzo was knocked out, and Cass tagged him in, even though he was knocked out. Pulled him up to the top rope to do that, where he picks him up and throws him onto the opponent. But Alexa Bliss came out and actually, like, I think she grabbed and threw Carmella to the floor. So Big Cass went to go check on her, and when he did, one of the Blake or Murphy, I don't know which one, super kicked him, and Enzo fell off the top turnbuckle, and whoever the other one was got the win. So Blake and Murphy retained, which I'm really shocked. Yes, it was great heat, and you know, really job well done. It's hard to get heat nowadays because seems like everyone likes the heels, but it's just like Enzo and Big Cass are so much more charismatic and just, you know, great characters, and they're so over with the crowd. And these guys just seem like they got Blake and Murphy. They just seem like they got the belts because they were just the right place at the right time. I seriously thought they were just holding the titles for Enzo and Big Cass or another tag team, but it seems like NXT is actually putting faith into them. So Enzo and you know, Big Cass, they're gonna have to go home without the titles, but I really wish they would win the titles. I think they will, maybe one special event from now, but I don't know. I really did not like that decision, to be honest. But once again, it was good heat, so I guess that's all that matters. Next, Sasha Banks versus Becky Lynch for the Women's Championship, and both of them had really cool entrances. Nothing like great, but Becky came out in like this Assassin's Creed type hoodie, and you know, like not that great of a pop. I was really surprised. I thought she'd have a really big pop, but Sasha, man, she has the fans in the palm of her hand. So Sasha came out, and her music's actually really good. I don't know if that makes me sound like girly, but I like her entrance music. I think it goes really well with her character and such. But once again, no joke, the women's match stole the show. Like, it was match of the night, and freaking Kevin Owens and Zayn had to follow that. And I don't really think you could, because that was freaking awesome. They just both of them went for arm bars, which I was really surprised. Becky Lynch's submission move, her like finisher, I guess, is an arm bar. So I thought she would be working the arm the entire match, but no. Sasha actually worked Becky's arm as well. Like, I swear, it looked like she killed her at one point, where they were ring apron. Sasha twisted her arm from the ground, threw her down, and it looked like she just fell flat on her chest. Just, I swear, she could have like broken a rib or something. And Sasha got her in like arm bars and would be kicking her head just left and right. It was crazy, and it was a really good match. One of my favorite spots was when Sasha went for a dive, which she does a really like cool dive. outside the ring. Becky kind of dropped her, but then picked her back up and slammed her in the steel steps. So, I mean, that's crazy. I mean, you never see this on the main roster. So it's really great to see the Divas really, really showing their skills. And the finish came, I'm trying to think. It was, submissions left and right. They were working like each time, pin combos, submissions, or, flipping out the submission, going into a pin, flipping out the pins, going into submissions, At the very end, Sasha hit the bank statement and got the submission, got Becky Lynch to tap out. Easily match of the night, like hands down. If you think otherwise, let me know. But, I mean, that was a really, really good match. And, man, Vince, push the Divas like the freaking ones in NXT. They're freaking awesome. They could easily, I think, have a main event spot, maybe even one day, with Ronda Rousey picking up steam and stuff. Who knows? Maybe even headline a pay-per-view. So, I don't know. That was a great match. I think it was match of the night. Let me know what you guys think. And moving on to the final, the main event, Sami Zayn versus the defending NXT champion, Kevin Owens. So it was the second time they were facing each other off for the title. Kevin Owens came out in the champ is here Cena shirt, which freaking, that is hilarious. I thought that was awesome. And it just, that was freaking icing on the cake for that. That was great. Sami Zayn was in control for the entire match, it seemed like. He was really putting it to Kevin Owens. I'm probably going to say a lot of the stuff I said in yesterday's video, so I'll try to go a little fast. But Sami Zayn hit the shoot to the turnbuckle, went for the Helluva kick. Now this is, 15 minutes, maybe 10, 15 minutes after he had been beaten down outside of the ring, beating up Owens, just really taking it to him. Going for that Helluva kick, Owens rolls out of the ring, and Zayn says, no, you're not getting away with that. So he runs after Owens. Owens picks him up, pop-up powerbomb on the ring apron. That looked like he killed him. Refs are checking on Zayn. He is not responding one bit. So they're telling Owens to back off, but Owens is not going to back off. Beating down on Zayn, throws him in the ring, and continues beating down on him. Refs come out. Regal comes out, and Owens goes to powerbomb Zayn, even though Regal's telling him to stop. Regal grabs him by the nose and mouth area, yanks back, and Owens headbutts Regal, so Owens is gone. Regal's gone, and Owens leaves the ring. Looks like he's finally done killing Sami Zayn. He basically is. He is killing him. And I'm not talking about like, oh my gosh, I'm going to kill you. No, I'm talking about he is trying to stop Sami Zayn's heart. So Owens rolls out of the ring, grabs a chair, comes out, and, the refs are like, screaming, stop. Owens threatens him with the chair. Refs leave the ring. And he goes to hit Zayn, holding it, nothing's happening. Hit Zayn, and then the big boat sound happens. The big, like, and, you know who it is. I mean, come on. Owens looks, and, nothing's happening. The music is still going, and finally Samoa Joe walks out, which freaking, that was amazing. The pop was huge. Wearing a Samoa Joe shirt, and it had the NXT little, like, clip thing at the end. Not clip thing, I don't know, like little, marker or whatever. NXT, so I'm thinking, whoa, that's an NXT shirt. It says Samoa Joe on it. Is he keeping Samoa Joe? The name I'm talking about, so Samoa Joe comes in. They have a face-to-face encounter. Owens leaves, and he runs away like the coward heel. Comes back later, and Joe's like, come on, man, you want some? Come freaking get some. Owens says, not today. Leaves the ring. And we go off the air with Samoa Joe crashing NXT Unstoppable. So that was a great way to end it. A lot of questions, though. Joe did cut a promo after the event. It was literally like they showed it on YouTube, their channel. It was literally like the Ring of Honor promo he did when he returned. It was just like, I came because I heard this is the best pro wrestling on the planet, and I'm here because I'm freaking Samoa Joe. I'm the best, and I'm gonna verse the best pro wrestlers, and that's the place. Here's the place to be. And it sounded just like the Ring of Honor promo he did a few months earlier, but it was cool. I mean, that was awesome. And Kevin Owens, he is freaking the man right now. He is feuding with Zayn, Finn Balor, Samoa Joe, John Cena. I mean, he's feuding with 4 different people, and he has his first, I'm guessing, main roster match at Elimination Chamber, his first WWE pay-per-view match, and I cannot wait. Kevin Owens is the freaking man right now. He did a promo a segment with Renee Young, and it was really funny. It was just Owens being that heel he is. And Samoa Joe ends off the show. I cannot wait for Samoa Joe versus Kevin Owens. I think that is going to be incredible. It's going to be the submission machine versus like the beast, Kevin Owens. So can't wait. Let me know what you guys thought of the show. And sorry if this review was too long. I try to keep it short. But thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Follow me on Twitter at 7WRocks. And hopefully I'll get some videos out this weekend. But I really can't count on it. But thank you so much for watching. As always,